We're diving into prompt engineering today. And you know what? You don't need to be a programmer to follow along.
Yeah, that's the best part. We're going
Right.
to break it all down, show you how to talk to AI, get it to do what you want, all without any code.
It's kind of like having this super smart assistant, but one that's really literal. Like, you got to be precise with AI. That's prompt engineering in a nutshell. And we're going through a whole course syllabus called Prompt Engineering for Non-Programmers. It's designed for people like you.
Think of this deep dive as your shortcut. You'll understand the basics and how you can use this stuff in your own life.
All right, let's jump in. Module 1. It starts way back in time, believe it or not. There was this chatbot therapist in the 60s called Eliza.
Oh yeah, Eliza.
Yeah,
It was revolutionary. Use rules to answer questions, but not real understanding like we see today.
So today's AI, like GPT, the one behind ChatGPT, how do we get from Eliza to that?
It's been a wild ride with machine learning, specifically deep learning. These new AIs are trained on tons of data. They learn patterns in language and sound just like a human sometimes.
That leads us to Module 2, Natural Language Processing, or NLP speaking AI's language.
NLP is the bridge between us and machines, teaching computers to get the nuances of how we talk.
Imagine teaching a computer sarcasm. That's gotta be tough.
Or picture AI reading a huge research paper and giving you the perfect summary. That's NLP in action.
So Module 2 is AI understanding us. Then in Module 3, things get really cool. We learn how to make those perfect prompts.
Imagine the best Google search you've ever done. But instead of finding info, you're making AI do complex stuff, writing things, or answering your questions just right.
And you don't need to be a coder. Module 4 shows us AI platforms built for regular people.
They're super easy to use.
Yeah.
You can create and test prompts, integrate AI into your stuff. No code needed.
So it's like a user-friendly AI toolkit.
Exactly. GPT-3 ChatGPT. They're your new playground.
This is amazing, but where does it actually get used? Module 5, that's where we go from theory to real-world stuff.
Prompt engineering is changing everything. Education, healthcare, marketing. Imagine AI making personalized lesson plans or ads that fit each person.
This is getting really interesting. So it's not just some futuristic idea. Prompt engineering is happening now.
100%. And to wrap it all up, Module 6. You actually build your own prompt engineering project.
You learn by doing it.
That's so cool.
Maybe you'll create the next big AI thing. Who knows?
We've just scratched the surface here, but I'm hooked. Let's take a closer look at each module, starting with Module 1.
Module 1, it's like setting the stage, you know? Taking you back to the 60s, meeting Eliza, that chatbot therapist.
The time travel for knowledge I'm in.
Huh.
But seriously, why is the history of AI so important? Isn't this about the practical stuff?
It's all about context. Seeing how far we've come, from basic systems to today's models. It helps you appreciate the power and grasp the core ideas faster.
So it's like you got to know the history of a language before you can speak it.
Yeah. And get ready for real-world stuff that's already out there. Chatbots that answer questions, virtual assistants that schedule things, even AI writing poems and scripts.
That's wild. AI is everywhere. I can see why understanding that is key, especially if you want to use it yourself. Module 1 is about active learning too, not just sitting back and listening. Imagine brainstorming with others on how prompt engineering is being used, healthcare entertainment, then researching a use case that excites you and presenting it.
So you're putting the theory into practice.
Exactly. And once you have that base Module 2, gives you the knowledge to speak AI's language. We go deep into language models, how machines understand and create human language.
Okay, so we're going under the hood, learning how to talk to AI and get what we need.
You'll meet the stars of the show, GPT, the brains behind ChatGPT, BERT, which is amazing at understanding context. Each one has strengths. This module shows you which one's right for you.
It's like the AI A-team. But we need to know more than just their names, right?
Absolutely. We see how they're trained on those huge data sets, learning patterns in language that were impossible before.
It's like teaching AI to think like us, but on a whole other level.
And to help you get it, we use all sorts of learning methods. Picture a video tutorial breaking down a language model, making it crystal clear. Then you have an exercise comparing and contrasting different models, getting into the nitty-gritty.
We're like AI detectives figuring out how these language models work their magic.
And finally, you'll sum up how a language model actually creates those human-like responses.
You're not just watching. You're doing the work, analyzing things, explaining what you understand. That's powerful.
Now that you get how AI understands us, Module 3 is all about the art of crafting those perfect prompts.
Give me the secrets. Where do we start?
With the basics of good prompt design. Think of it like writing instructions. Clear, concise, specific, give context, avoid anything confusing for the AI.
Like whispering to AI, getting your message across perfectly.
You got it. We analyze real-world examples, good and bad, learning from the best and seeing what not to do.
Learning from experience, I like that.
The hands-on part. Imagine brainstorming prompts in groups, giving feedback, seeing how different prompts lead to totally different results.
A prompt engineering jam session.
Exactly. Once you have the basics, we refine and optimize, using examples and counterexamples to guide the AI, making sure it gets you.
It's like giving AI a cheat sheet, showing it exactly what you want.
And to stay on track, you'll learn to evaluate your prompts, using metrics to see how well they're doing, so you can keep improving.
A performance coach for your prompts.
Right. You'll read articles, practice refining, even evaluate different prompts using those metrics.
Module 3 turns you into a prompt pro, but what about us non-coders? Module 4 is for us, right?
100%. Module 4 is where things get really exciting. No-code AI platforms. They're like playgrounds for prompt engineering. You can experiment, create. No coding needed.
Okay, the non-coder in me is intrigued. Tell me more. What are they like?
Imagine a visual interface. Easy to use like your favorite app. Drag and drop stuff. Sliders. Real-time feedback. No code.
So it's like a design studio for AI.
Exactly. Module 4 starts with a video tutorial. Walking you through a platform step by step, you'll create and test your first prompt. No coding experience needed.
Hand-holding for beginners. I like it. What else?
Get ready to create and test your own prompts. Playing with structures, parameters, seeing what you can make.
It's like unleashing your creativity with AI.
And we don't stop there. We show you how to integrate these models into your own apps. Still no coding.
You're not just using the tools, you're applying them to real problems.
Think about using AI to make personalized content for your website, automate customer support, even create interactive stories or games.
So many possibilities. No-code AI is amazing. But there must be challenges too, right?
Of course, Module 4 tackles those head-on. Imagine a workshop where you go deeper into the platform, learning advanced stuff, pushing the limits.
Leveling up your AI game.
Then you develop mini projects, taking an idea and making it real, using the platform's power.
Like a mini hackathon for AI innovation.
And since it's real-world stuff, there will be bumps. We teach you to problem solve, find and fix issues like unexpected results or errors.
So it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We got to be ready for the tough stuff too.
Exactly. By the end, you're not just comfortable with the platforms. You're confident and ready for real-world challenges.
Module 4 bridges theory and practice, giving you the tools to make your AI dreams come true. But what happens when you've mastered the technical stuff? Where does prompt engineering go from there? Module 5.
You got it. Module 5 goes beyond the technical theme. It's about the real-world impact of prompt engineering, how it's solving problems and creating opportunities everywhere.
So we're moving from the how to the why, the big picture stuff.
Imagine AI tutors creating personalized learning plans for every student. Or doctors using AI for super accurate diagnoses based on tons of data.
Wow, prompt engineering can really make a difference.
And it's not just about understanding. It's adapting your prompts for different situations of people.
Yeah.
You wouldn't prompt an AI for marketing the same way you would for healthcare.
True. You talk to your doctor differently than your marketing team.
Exactly. Module 5 helps you get that sensitivity to context. It's crucial for making prompt engineering work in the real world.
Okay, so we're learning the language of different fields. But it's not just about the words, right? There's got to be some creativity too.
Of course. Imagine working with others on a project. You pick an industry or problem and brainstorm AI solutions using prompt engineering.
It's like an AI innovation lab.
Which leads us to the final piece. Module 6. You put everything together and create your own prompt engineering project, showing off what you've learned.
The grand finale, bringing it all together.
You take an idea and make it a real project. Documentation presentation, sharing your work.
Like starting your own AI company.
We give you everything you need. Instructions, templates, resources, workshops, and Q&A sessions with instructors to clear up doubts and get feedback.
It's like having a team of AI mentors.
You present your project to everyone, show off your creativity skills and how you can apply this stuff to real problems.
Your own TED Talk on AI.
And the learning keeps going. You refine your project based on feedback, always getting better, even after the course ends.
It's not just about knowing things. It's about loving to learn and always growing in the AI world.
That's it. And that's our deep dive into prompt engineering for non-programmers. We've seen the modules, the skills, the amazing possibilities.
So inspired. This syllabus has made prompt engineering clear and shown me the potential. And anyone can learn it, no matter your background.
That's what's so great about it. Yeah. It's for everyone. And it'll only get more important as AI changes the world.
So to our listeners, don't be scared of the tech stuff or AI. This course proves anyone can do it, and the rewards are huge. You can use AI to solve problems, create things, and shape the future.
And with that, one last thought. What world-changing things can you do with prompt engineering?
Going through the syllabus, it really hit me. This isn't just some technical skill we're learning.
It's a whole new way of thinking, yeah.
Exactly. It's like rewiring our brains to think about language differently, how AI sees things, and using that to our advantage.
Like learning a new language.
Yeah.
But instead of Spanish or something, it's the language of AI.
And you don't have to be a coder to be fluent. The syllabus proves it. Anyone can do this.
It's a skill for everyone.
So, to everyone listening, if you thought AI was too complicated or only for tech people, think again. This deep dive shows you the power. You can use AI to reach your goals.
And maybe even make a real difference in the world.
Now that you have the basics, what are you waiting for? Go out there and explore. Discover the magic of prompt engineering.
Have fun with it.
That's a wrap on this deep dive into prompt engineering for non-programmers. We hope you're leaving feeling inspired and ready to start your own AI journey.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible with AI.